Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to dive in, especially when it comes to topics that blend creativity with a little bit of brain science.
So that's exactly what we're doing today. We're taking a look at vision boards, those collages, like all the pictures and the inspiring quotes and stuff.
Yeah.
People use them to try to manifest their dreams. But we're not just going to be like, oh, just glue some stuff on a board and poof, your dream life appears. We're going deeper.
Right, right.
Like we've got some really cool research on how to actually create one that might work and the psychology behind why those things actually seem to work for some people.
Yeah. The whole visualization thing,
Hmm.
it's more than just like arts and crafts, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so the stuff we've been looking at, it gives us a pretty clear process for making a vision board.
Yeah.
And the first step is super important, I think. It's all about defining your goals.
Uh-huh.
But the key here is, and they emphasize this a lot, is specificity. So it's not just like, oh, I want to travel more. You got to get really specific.
Right. Yeah.
Like instead, it would be, I want to spend 2 weeks hiking in the Italian Alps in 2025.
Oh, wow.
So you're basically like giving your brain a super detailed roadmap instead of just a vague idea of where you want to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you were trying to get directions from somebody and they were like, just go that way,
Right.
they're going to be a lot more successful if they're like, turn left at the gas station, then go 2 miles, then.
And there's actual science behind this too. I mean, there's research from UC, University of California,
Yeah.
that found that when people really vividly describe their goals,
Yeah.
almost like making a mini movie in their minds, it could actually significantly boost their chances of hitting those goals because it makes that commitment more solid and gives you that clear direction.
That makes sense. So it's like you're already kind of living it in your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so then comes I think the fun part. It's gathering all the materials. So we're talking magazines, photos, quotes, anything that just visually screams, this is what I want my life to be.
Oh, yeah. Love that.
And it's kind of like brainstorming, right? But with way more glitter and glue sticks.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And it really does tap into a similar creative process.
Yeah.
Because you're like, you're sifting through images, you're picking colors, you're arranging stuff, and that can actually spark like new ideas and connections that you might not have even thought of before.
Totally. And then we get to the building phase. We actually get to make this thing.
Yeah.
And our source material, it actually gives us some design tips, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, interesting.
So they talk about organizing stuff by themes,
Yeah.
using affirmations that are really powerful to you, and not being afraid to personalize it. Make it your own.
Yeah.
Because it should be visually appealing to you. It's something you actually want to look at, right?
Yeah.
Because you're going to be the one staring at this thing every day.
Yeah, no, that's key. It's not about making it perfect, like for Instagram or something.
No.
It's about making something that really clicks with you. And those little personal touches, they act like memory triggers. It's what makes the whole board stick with you, makes it powerful.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so speaking of looking at it every day, where do we actually put this masterpiece when we're done?
That's the question.
So they suggest putting it somewhere. You're going to see it all the time.
Yeah.
So your bedroom, your office, maybe even as your phone wallpaper.
Oh, interesting.
I'll be honest, when I first heard that, I was like, that's a little out there.
Yeah, I can see that.
But then when you think about it, it's kind of like, how many ads do we see every day?
Oh, tons. Yeah.
Right? And product placements and stuff like that. And they work because they keep showing us the same images and messages over and over again.
And it kind of sneaks into your brain, right?
Totally. And they're influencing our choices, whether we realize it or not. So in a way, having a vision board out where you see it all the time is kind of like doing the same thing, but you're the one picking the messages. You're in control of what's influencing you.
Yeah, you're like hacking the system.
Exactly. So it's not really about magic or anything. It's more about choosing what you want to focus your attention and energy on. But it's not enough to just stare at it, right? I mean, we've got to take action.
Absolutely. Action is key.
So how does the vision board actually help with that part?
Well, it can be a huge motivator, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There was this study, I think it was in the Journal of Applied Psychology, and they found that the people who visualized themselves successfully completing a task actually did better.
Oh, wow.
So looking at your vision board, it can be that little extra push to get started, to keep going when things get tough. It can help you make the choices that are going to get you where you want to be.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But let's be real, life doesn't always go perfectly right.
Definitely not.
There are setbacks and obstacles. And, sometimes you just want to give up. And that's where this next part from the research, it really got me thinking.
Yeah, okay, what's that?
Cultivating gratitude.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and it might seem kind of counterintuitive, right?
Yeah.
But research shows that practicing gratitude, it can actually help us be more resilient.
Hmm.
Like there was a study at University of Miami, and they found that when you focus on what you're thankful for, it can totally change your perspective.
Yeah.
So you start seeing setbacks as learning opportunities, not just failures.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
And that's got to be huge when you're working towards any goal, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, last piece of the puzzle.
Hmm.
They talk about updating your vision board regularly. Like, why is that important?
Well, think about it. We're always growing and changing, right?
Yeah.
So our goals and what we want, it changes too.
Mm.
The vision board, it should reflect that journey. It shouldn't be like stuck in time.
Okay, so to wrap this all up for everyone listening, we hope this deep dive's given you some new ideas to play with.
Yeah.
Could a vision board be that missing piece for you?
Yeah.
The thing that helps you bridge that gap between dreaming and doing? And even if you don't make an actual board,
Yeah.
the ideas we talked about, the clarity, visualization, action, gratitude, those are all tools you can use anywhere in your life.
Totally. And even taking just a few minutes every day to just think about your goals, it can make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Whether you do that visually, like with a board, or by writing, or just, thinking quietly, the important thing is to really engage with what you want to achieve.
That's where the real change starts.
Exactly.
That's where it begins.
Awesome. Well, thanks for diving in with us today, everyone.
See you next time.
Bye.